Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Billy Mitchell, Vice President of Content and Community for FedScoop, and it's my pleasure to be joined by Ranil Dassanayaka, Vice President of Architecture and Engineering for the Government, Education, and Healthcare sectors for VMware. Ranil, thanks so much for joining us. How are you doing today?
Very good, Billy. Glad to be here, and what a day for this session.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to talk to you in conjunction with VMware's 2021 Public Sector Summit. And I wanted to start with the topic of digital transformation. And namely, I want to ask you about the key drivers. So what are those key drivers of digital transformation within the public sector today?
Yeah, Billy, that's a great question. So public sector customers want the same benefits as commercial customers, meaning they want to be more efficient and their IT budgets, they want to move faster to deliver on their missions and do so very securely. So cost, speed, and security are the ultimate capabilities that they are looking for. They are realizing these goals by adopting SaaS and cloud capabilities where available, and that opens up a slew of new tech capabilities that is transforming the public sector work.
Great answer and great start. So next, I want to move into the topic of security. It's really having a moment right now with all of the major breaches that are in the news inside and outside of government. So I'm curious to know how you think public sector organizations should think about security in the wake of those major recent breaches.
Yeah, so organizations need to move away from castle and moat security with VPNs and endless agents on the endpoint to more of a zero trust framework, one that continuously evaluates the security of the user, the device, application, and network, and remediates known threats as well as unknown but suspicious behavior. Doing so in a hybrid cloud and heterogeneous device environment means selecting a UEM platform that can manage, secure, and remediate threats across all endpoints, not a patchwork of management and security solutions that leaves holes. In essence, focus on a single platform that enhances security and simplicity and leverages existing skill sets that accelerate digital transformation programs.
Ranil, another major topic at this year's summit is the importance of application modernization. So I'd love to ask you now, what importance does application modernization play in the public sector transformation journey?
Yeah, great question. So app modernization is a top priority in digital transformation efforts across all of government. And it involves ensuring that the purpose of a particular application drives decisions about which infrastructure and technologies to use in building it. The cloud is an increasingly effective environment in which to quickly develop and deploy applications, and multi-cloud management tools can allow agencies to use automation to further accelerate service delivery. Simply put, achieving a modern infrastructure requires transforming aging data centers with modern capabilities and adopting a cloud operating model that can be applied on-premise or with infrastructure as a service. VMware helps some of the largest federal customers across the spectrum of modernization strategies. We approach this with a 5 R's approach. The 5 R's are retire applications that have zero adoption, retain applications that must reside on premise, rehost applications onto a public cloud environment, and replatform existing applications into a container, and finally refactor applications to be cloud native and take full advantage of the promise of cloud.
That's great, and those 5 R's are super helpful. You mentioned cloud, and as we wrap up today, I know multi-cloud is something you're focused on. What's the importance of multi-cloud strategy in all of this transformation?
Yeah, so as cloud adoption spreads across government, agencies often end up with a complex mix of environments and services. To control costs, improve operational efficiency, and make the most of the technology, agencies should take a more holistic approach to managing multiple clouds. And thinking holistically prompts agencies to proactively consider and plan for multi-clouds while reducing the risks and costs of all the activities involved in managing, securing, and governing them, rather than only developing skills and processes for a single cloud provider. Management tools and practices formed from a multi-cloud perspective allows agencies to focus on the entire lifecycle of cloud operations. As a result, they can efficiently and effectively set up, deploy, manage, and optimally run both infrastructure resources and application services anywhere. In addition, a holistic approach enables agencies to make best-of-breed choices that match the needs of specific agency and mission applications. Agencies can ensure that resource utilization is optimized and they can minimize waste while accelerating service delivery and performance.
Ranil, great insights. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope we can do it again soon.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you, Billy.